December 7th, 1941. The day that was to live in infamy. The United States Pacific Fleet, pride of a mighty nation, decimated by surprise attack. And then, out of chaos, disorder, and despair, the supreme effort. Brisbane, Australia. The responsibilities of first-line command were assumed by a meager reserve of officers. One of these, Major Simon Butcher, 22 years in the regular army. Linguist, weapons expert, guerrilla fighter. Temporarily assigned to naval intelligence. And others, unproven, the first of thousands soon to follow. One of these, Lieutenant Junior Grade Richard P. Riddle, under orders to report to the naval base at Brisbane, Australia, and to there assume command of the United States ship of the line, Kiwi. In the hands of men like these rested the future of a nation.
There's the Kiwi, sir! But that's the Yorktown. Yes, sir, the Kiwi's just astern. Take me back. Sir? I said take me back. Yes, sir.
I think the ship is made to order for what we need, sir.
Sir, I'm
Would
trying
seem
to
so.
be cooperative
I mean,
as
it might-
possible, but I am merely asking the right to exercise my prerogative as a naval officer and refuse command of a ship offered to me under these circumstances, sir.
Might need a little overhauling, but
My
Once
orders
we get in
read
shape,
that
I think
shall
it'll be
assume command of
ideal.
the United
Uh-huh.
States ship of the line, sir.
the only
I
thing is,
fail to see how, by any stretch of the imagination, a leaking, two-masted schooner can constitute a vessel so designated in my orders.
I don't think this kid's the right man for the job.
Begging your pardon, Major, but I don't think you're qualified to make that evaluation.
Hold on, Lieutenant. You know, I'm not too overjoyed about being on this caper with you either.
Well, there's nothing personal in my request, Major. And I have no particular interest in what it is you think you need for the ship.
Well, I don't care what your interest happened to be. First of all, we were
All
ordered
right,
by...
that's enough. What do you think this is, an Army-Navy basketball game? Now, this particular assignment can very well dictate the success or failure of the entire campaign in the South Pacific. We have to know what's going on in any and all of those island chains. Aircraft disbursement, troop deployment, fleet movement. We have to know it all.
We don't want any more surprises. The operation will be called Coast Watch. And it'll be Kiwi's job to carry our radio combat teams up there and also to get them out whenever possible. Now, I don't think you'll have much trouble. Japanese aren't likely to bother an innocent, unarmed trading schooner.
Unarmed?
Pointless to carry heavy guns, Riddle. You wouldn't stand a chance in a toe-to-toe naval engagement. You see that, don't you, Simon?
Yes, sir.
Your real security depends on keeping your true identity a secret. Sneak in, sneak out.
You have 1 week to get combat fit. And most important of all, you two better learn to get along together. You will show Major Butcher the respect due a ranking officer at all times.
Yes, sir.
And let's not throw those gold leaves around indiscriminately. Remember that.
Yes, sir. And also remember that the captain of a naval vessel is always in supreme command.
Except when you're ashore. Dismissed.
The New York.
Anybody see? Whatever.
Excuse me, Major. But you're in my cabin.
Oh, what do you say, Ripple? I didn't notice you.
This is the captain's cabin. Your quarters will be just after these, port side.
Look, Ripple,
Riddle. R-I-D-D-L-E.
Oh, whatever you say, kid. It's just that I'm almost unpacked and I don't feel like doing it all over again.
I don't care what you feel like doing, Major. This cabin belongs to the captain of the ship. I'm the captain of the ship. My ship, my cabin. Do you mind?
Shine it down. Got a twitch. I may give another hitch.
Major, notice me now.
Man, look at that carrier. There's another one. That's the Yorktown. No kidding. There's another one.
Hey.
Sir?
Yes.
Is this the Kiwi, sir?
Yes, it is.
The USS Kiwi, sir?
That's right. Are you men assigned to her?
Yes, sir.
Come aboard.
Thank you, sir.
Request permission to come aboard, sir.
Permission granted.
Nagurski, Shermany, gunner's mate second class, sir.
Nagurski?
Tyler, Charles A., sir. Pharmacist mate third class. Ship's cook, sir.
Ship's cook? A pharmacist, mate?
I'm every bit as surprised as you are, sir.
Well, can you cook, Tyler?
Not very well, sir.
Welcome aboard, Tyler.
Thank you, sir. Hollis, Patrick L., radio man third class, sir.
Hollis?
Trivers, Seymour. No middle initial, sir. Motor machinist mate third class.
Trivers?
Finch, Roger D., seaman first class, sir.
Finch. Welcome aboard the Kiwi, men. I'm your skipper. My name is Riddle. R-I-D-D-L-E, Richard P. Now, I know there are a lot of questions on your mind, and I hope that before we get underway, we can...
Lieutenant Reynolds,
That's right.
I'm releasing this man in your custody. Request permission to come aboard, sir.
Permission granted.
Miller, Williamette, Chief Bosun's mate, sir.
Had some objections to coming aboard this ship, did you, Miller?
Oh, no, sir. You see, it was this way, sir. I was fighting abroad, and,
In Europe, you mean?
no, an Australian broad. One thing led to another, and...
Never mind, Miller. I get the picture.
Yes, sir. I wouldn't want you to get the idea that I wasn't anxious to serve aboard this ship, sir.
Fall in, Miller.
Aye, aye, sir.
You've been assigned to me because all of you have previous experience on sailing ships. No? Well, some of you have had experience sometime or other. Any of you? All right, then. We'll start from scratch. This is a United States man of war. Now, she may appear different from any other man of war you may have served aboard, but that's all she is, different. And she won't even be that once you get to know her. So I'll expect the cooperation of every man aboard in conducting himself in a manner befitting personnel of a naval ship of the line. Major Butcher,
Yeah.
do you request permission to leave the ship?
Request what?
Permission to leave the ship.
Yeah. Request permission to leave the ship.
Permission granted.
Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Miller,
Sir.
take the men below to the forward cuddy. Have them stow their gear. We'll assemble on the spar deck at the fife rail in 20 minutes.
Aye, sir. All right, you guys, you got 20 minutes to stow your gear in the forward cuddy and get back to the fife rail on the spar deck. Now, come on the double. I said on the double. Let's go on a double. Come on.
The forward cuddy's in the forecastle, Miller.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
And do you know where the fife rail and the spar deck is?
No, sir. But I've got 20 minutes to find out, sir.
Well, what's wrong?
Well, nothing, I suppose, under the circumstances. But the circumstances are going to change someday, Simon. What happens when this war is over?
Oh, it's very quiet.
Something else happens. I get married.
Well, look, I didn't know you had anything going somewhere.
I don't have anything going, but I'd like to get something started. I'd like to forget about you and get all worked up over some nice, clean-cut young executive type. Don't you know anybody like that?
Oh, yeah, but, you know, they don't last very long out here. They keep thinking about the kind of carpeting they're going to have in their offices after they've won the war. Don't keep their mind on their business. Sooner or later, goodbye, Charlie.
You don't care anything about me, do you? I mean, really.
Oh, no. You know better than that.
But you wouldn't settle down and get a respectable job and marry me, would you?
No. But I'll pick you up at Lennon's and take you for dinner at that little pub.
Okay. Unless I get a better offer between now and 1900.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay, kids.
Miss Smith,
Yes.
I was told to see you about some shots.
Oh, of course, Lieutenant. Come on in.
Sorry, Major.
Roll up your sleeve, Lieutenant.
1900?
Unless something comes up. You can sit over there.
Thank you.
Long Island?
Beg your pardon?
Your records say you're from Long Island.
That's right.
We're practically neighbors. I'm from Bridgeport, Connecticut.
Really? I've spent quite a bit of time around New Haven.
Don't tell me you're a Yale man.
Mm-hmm.
Well, isn't that interesting? What business are you in now?
Advertising, public relations.
An executive. It's amazing the way you've managed to stay single. Your records say you're not married.
Mm-mm. You're very observant, Miss Smith.
I'll try to be gentle.
I tell you, there ain't no better business than owning an insurance company. It's a natural. No raw material, no machinery, there's nothing to make. It's all profit.
Until somebody dies.
All right. But how often does that happen? I lived on 174th Street and Southern Boulevard all of my life. And I only remember 2 people dying. Now, there's thousands of people living on my block. How are those for odds, huh?
Pretty good. Hey, how long do we have to be up here?
Why, what's the matter?
My stomach. I can't stand heights.
Hey, you better go down. Go below and lie down.
Oh. Claustrophobia. I got nauseous in the forecastle.
Hey, you guys!
Will you bear a hand with them brushes? You got 16 square miles of surface to varnish on this here ship, and you ain't got all year.
Hollis don't like it up high, Chief. He's gonna be sick.
Bring him down here.
Hey, guys, bring us down.
Oh, Chief. Triver's machinist made third class.
So?
It's this lousy engine. I've never seen anything like it. It must be a couple of 100 years old.
Have a little respect for it.
But, Chief, I can't get it to work.
There is no such thing as I can't on this ship, Trivers. Make it work.
What's wrong with it?
Well, what we got is a two-stroke, two-port engine. Now, your cylinder is in an airtight crank chamber. Now, when the cylinder goes up, a gas mixture goes into the chamber through an automatic valve. Now, the gas is compressed, and at the bottom of the downstroke, the gas mixture goes into the exhaust port. The cylinder rises and shuts off all the gas ports. Then the whole thing takes place again. But when there's no valves, you have no combustion. Everything leaks. So you know what you get.
Well, ain't they got any of that stuff you need at supply?
I don't know. I didn't ask.
Well, go tell them what you just told me.
Okay.
And don't leave nothing out.
Chief?
What's that?
Chow down, Chief. Corned beef and peanut butter sandwiches.
That's all?
I couldn't get the stove to work.
Give me corned beef. I don't like peanut butter.
Get together.
May I come in?
Sure.
Well, I see you're all settled.
Oh, yeah, but I can be packing out of here in a minute.
That won't be necessary.
Well, I mean, maybe somebody else wants it, huh?
No. This is your cabin.
Oh, yeah. Maybe you'd like to keep it as a guest room.
Look, Major, I wasn't trying to take advantage of my position.
Well, you don't have to apologize, Lieutenant.
I'm not apologizing. I'm merely trying to clarify.
Clarify what? You're the captain.
Well, I am the captain.
Well, that's what I said.
Well, okay.
Okay. What can I do for you, Captain?
You can be aware that preparations are being made for a shakedown cruise at the end of 1 week's familiarization.
All right, I'm aware. Anything else?
No. Yes. Lieutenant Smith.
Who?
Smitty.
Oh?
I was wondering if you had any special interest in her.
You ever notice the way she walks across a room to a cabinet to get your hypodermic needle?
Yes.
Then how can you possibly ask if I got any special interest in her?
I meant a serious interest.
You think that's a joke, the way she walks?
I'm only saying I wouldn't intrude.
Well, don't let that stop you, kid.
I don't consider it ethical, Major.
Ethical? Look, you take your best shot. If it's okay with her, it's okay with me.
That's what she said. I asked her to have dinner with me tonight.
You asked her?
Yes. Is it all right with you?
Sure. Why not? I got no plans for her. Besides, there's plenty of other grumming around.
Are you sure?
Want me to sign something? Have a good time.
Thanks. I'll see you in the morning.
sir. I like this better.
Oh, hi, kid.
What are you doing?
Keeping in shape. Karate. Go ahead, try it.
No, thanks. I've got to check on the rest of the crew.
Oh, here. Yeah, use this.
And incidentally, they're doing a fine job in the event you haven't noticed.
No, I've noticed. We're still afloat, aren't we?
Sticking out of the water, or whatchamacallit? A periscope? Yeah, that's it, what you said. Where away? Out there! General quarters, submarine off the port quarter.
General quarters.
What's the matter?
General quarters.
What's the matter?
General quarters.
All right, hold it. Hollis, get back to your radio.
Yes, sir.
Rivers, get below and stay in that engine room. Tyler, Finch, the rest of you, get topside on the double. Move out!
So?
That's what the man said.
Submarine off the port quarter, sir. Oh, for crying out loud! Hey, you guys!
Hey, you guys!
What is it, Nagurski?
Torpedo!
Hard to starboard, Miller.
Oh, yes, sir. Hard to starboard, sir.
Is it gonna hit us?
We're not going fast enough. We'll never get out of the way.
You mean it's gonna hit us?
Here it comes.
Nokitazo.
It didn't go off. Dad?
Maybe.
What do you mean, maybe?
Delayed action, maybe.
Oh, boy. Where are we hit? Just about the center of the engine room. Miller?
Tyler, take the helm.
Me? Why me?
You want to go below with that fish maybe going to blow up and you kiss her?
Chief, when you're right, you're right. Boy, am I glad somebody around here can keep his head.
Are you all right? Trivers!
He don't look like he's bleeding any place. I don't think anything touched him.
He's in shock.
I don't blame him.
Get him out of here, Miller.
Aye, yes, sir. Okay, Trivers.
Miller! Get up on the helm and keep her tacked over to starboard. Keep that hole above the waterline.
Aye, aye, sir. Okay, buddy. Come on. Steady now.
Chief, if I told you what just happened, you wouldn't believe me.
Shisha. What happened this time?
I don't know.
That's the third torpedo that didn't go off. How do they expect us to win a war with junk like that?
Disgusting.
It's humiliating is what it really is. Well, what do we do now?
I don't know. I have to think.
Well?
The exploder's got to come out.
Well, how's it work?
There's some pillar turns as the torpedo moves through the water. Eventually it uncovers the firing mechanism. So that it blows on contact.
Why didn't it go off?
The propeller could be stuck, or it might not have made enough revolutions. Either way, it could be a fraction of a turn, and...
Can you get it out?
I'll let you know in a minute.
I have decided. We will destroy the American ship.
With what?
With ourselves. The submarine is a torpedo, Tashi. You know that.
What? Are you crazy?
It is all that is left to do. It is what we must do.
Now, just a minute. Let's not make any quick moves. Let's talk about it.
There's nothing to say. We have pledged ourselves, both of us.
Yeah, but that was like if it was the only way.
It is the only way. It is the honorable way.
Wait.
Did you think of something?
No. Give me a chance.
Chief's doing a wonderful job. See if you can block that hole, will you? I can't see what I'm doing.
Yeah.
What do you know about that? What's that?
We are surfacing. We have lost our ballast.
That's it.
Won't anything on this accursed machine work?
Easy!
Sorry, Major.
Catch.
It's over. Yeah? He pulled the fuse. I'm gonna make him such a sandwich for dinner tonight.
Captain Riddle! Captain!
Yeah, Travis. Why don't you keep it? Can't hurt you now.
Major Butcher? Promise me you never tell my mother about this.
I promise.
It's a midget sub. It's one of them two-man jobs.
I don't think she can get her engine started, Chief. She's dead in the water.
Oh, it's just our luck. What are we going to use to sink her?
I'm not going to sink her, Major. I'm going to take her in.
What do you mean, take her in?
Chief, trim sail. Now maneuver in close enough to get a tow line on that sub.
Aye, aye, sir.
Lower all canvas. Hey, Trivers, get on that engine.
Oh, wait a minute. Look, hold a second. Look, you can't do that.
Major, there's an enemy vessel lying out there helpless in the water. And to all intents and purposes, we've captured her and her crew. They're entitled to be treated as prisoners of war.
Now, look, don't give me any of that Geneva Convention routine. What makes you think that sub is either captured or helpless?
Her attack failed. She hasn't made another attempt. Now she's obviously helpless.
There's 600 pounds of TNT in her nose, and her crew is just praying for the chance to blow themselves to pieces with anything else that may come close by. That's how helpless she is.
You're just assuming.
You can bet I'm assuming. And I'm not here to let you prove me wrong.
It's not up to you to let me do anything, Major. The decision is mine.
All right, Skipper, if you want to make the decision, go ahead. You decide.
Miller, bring her around and get closer to that sub.
Aye, aye, sir.
They are coming toward us.
Shooting?
No. They have no deck guns, no depth charges.
Are they going to hit us?
I don't think so. They've lowered their sails and they are coming too slow. If they wanted to ram us, why, they would come fast.
Let me take a look. Say, that's a good-looking boat. They look like nice fellas, too.
They are pulling great lengths of rope on deck. Of course. They are going to take us in tow. Rope us like cattle.
That's the way it goes, Akagi. We did our best. You know, there's a prison war camp in California at a place called Santa Anita. Used to be a racetrack. Not a bad place from what I hear.
Are you crazy? Do you think we just give up just like that?
Yeah, what else can we do?
We can wait until they come alongside. Then detonate our warhead.
Over my dead body!
Shiro! You are a coward. You have brought disgrace upon your family.
I suppose your family's going to be very proud because you blew yourself up with a lousy sailboat. If it was an aircraft carrier, I wouldn't argue with you.
It's not the boat. It's the principle of the thing.
That's ridiculous, and you know it. I'd be embarrassed by the funeral services. Hail to the memory of our departed son, who blew himself to smithereens to sink an American junk.
Just a moment, Shiro. You know, I think you are right.
Now you're talking. Of course I'm right.
If they capture us, they must tow us to their harbor. And sooner or later, we will come close to a warship of considerably more size and stature. And then...
Hey. Whoa, what are you mumbling about?
Nothing. Nothing.
Okay. How would you get him out?
I could row out there with the chief and maybe convince him that it's over.
Yeah, but suppose you're right about them. Suppose that sub is mine.
And you replace me, get another chief and a new rowboat.
Okay. Go ahead.
Thanks. Come on, Chief.
Right behind you, sir. The dog.
What are they doing?
I can't see them. They are below the periscope.
Hey! Vidite такое! Катанчира и ночи! Шипанай!
He speaks Japanese.
Are you sure you took a real good look at those men?
They're Americans, no doubt about that.
Hey! Vidite такое! Катанчира и ночи! Шипанай!
You want us to surrender? Let's go.
Don't move. Don't answer them.
Sugu, da такое! Tenite, Sugu Russo. Sugu, da такое! Tenito, Sugu Russo.
Did you hear what he said? They'll sink us if we don't.
We stay where we are.
What? For what?
Take us to their port. Sooner or later, we will pass near a ship, a big one, an aircraft carrier, perhaps. We must stay to detonate our warhead, Shiro.
What's the matter with you? What do you got against coming out of this war alive?
Be quiet. I want to hear them.
It's no good. They won't come out. What are we going to do? Chief, when you were a kid, did anyone ever put a kettle on your head and hit it with a stick?
Yeah, it almost busted my eardrum. Yeah!
Right it off!
Look, I don't know about you, but I'm getting out of here.
Stay. I'll kill you.
Don't you understand? They won't take us in a port. That's what they're trying to get us out now. They know what you want to do.
Then we do it now. Pray, Tashi. We have only 1 minute of life remaining.
No, all we get is a rowboat.
Kusan. Chi? No fumare.
Mostori. Kizetsu. Tasukete kure.
What did he say? The other one's unconscious. You watch him. I'll go down and get him.
Goodbye, Tashi. 60 seconds. Just 60 seconds.
Tomare. Kimi wa hoyada. Koroshi takna.
Things like this ever function at all?
Yeah, they are put together pretty badly. I'm happy to say, sir.
Junk. How soon before you're seaworthy?
4 or 5 days. Repairs start in the morning.
You have a week off, then you go out again. Look at that compass. We're heading east, not north.
Where are we going, sir?
You'll find out soon enough. Let's get out of here.
Hey, Trivers, you want anything in town?
Are you going to be going to the supply depot?
Are you kidding?
No, never mind, Chief. Hey, do you suppose I could go aboard that submarine? They got engines like this, and maybe I could find a part.
Enjoy yourself.
Shop dog down, scabadoo day There you are. The perfect valve, and it'll fit. Boo, scabba-day, scooby-doo-biddy-dum.
Hello, Simon.
I got your message.
I wasn't sure you'd come.
Well, you know me. I don't have a vindictive bone in my body.
I wanted to say goodbye.
Goodbye.
I catch a flight in 20 minutes. I've been transferred.
Oh, that's ridiculous. Look, I can straighten this whole thing out.
It was my own request, Simon.
Thought you and the kid were getting along great.
Marvelous. Even got to the proposal stage.
What happened?
He turned me down. He doesn't believe in hasty war marriages.
Look, I know a nice little pub in the country. We could... Quite a girl.
Yeah. You know, I'm not sure that I ever made a bad mistake.
Hope you have. It'll be good for you.
Buy you a drink, Major?
I got a better idea. How'd you like to have dinner with me? And a nice, quiet little pub out in the country.
Yeah, sure.
Dutch.
Saturday at 8 Eastern, Kirk Douglas and Marilyn Maxwell star in The Champion. That's Saturday at 8 Eastern on the Movie of the Week. Now stay with us for the 700 Club, next on CBN.